So Terence Crawford was giving an interview, and Terence Crawford said, everybody says I only fight bums and washed up fighters. I don't fight anybody. I never get my credit. Terence Crawford obviously feels a bit... he's a bit upset. You know, he feels like, you know, he never gets his credit. Whenever he beats somebody, people say, well, you know, he fought a washed up fighter. Oh, he's fighting a bum. Now, people thought Amir Khan was a credible opponent. They thought Amir Khan was a name. However, Terence Crawford beat him, and they said, "Oh, Khan's washed up." I do think Amir Khan is way past his best, and Terence Crawford, obviously, we all will agree with this, that he didn't fight the best Amir Khan. But I think you still have to give Terence Crawford a lot of credit, the way he dealt with Amir Khan. No one's been able to do that to Khan. And the way Terence Crawford was able to outbox him and completely dominate the fight was definitely something that you can give him massive respect and credit for. No one's done that to Khan. Yes, it was a Khan past his best, but nevertheless, you still have to give him credit. And not just that, he's fought some other names, Benavidez. Yes, people said Benavidez had no leg. You know, so there's always, according to Terence Crawford, some kind of excuse, and he never gets his credit. I feel that Terence Crawford's resume is not that strong. He needs to fight the top welterweights like Danny Garcia, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman. I think only then he'll get his credit. I think he needs to fight Errol Spence. If he can beat Errol Spence, then he'll definitely get his credit. But let's be honest, it's no blame of Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford wants to fight these guys. So you can't hate on Terence Crawford. Now, when Gennady Golovkin, people said the same thing for Golovkin. Golovkin hasn't fought anybody. He hasn't got a great resume. The problem is Gennady Golovkin wanted to fight those guys. Those guys didn't want to fight him. So you have to give a guy a pass. And you have to give Terence Crawford a pass. Because Terence Crawford wants to fight those guys. Those guys don't want to mix it with him because they're with another broadcaster. Terence Crawford wants those fights. But if those guys don't want to engage with him, there's nothing Terence Crawford can do. Terence Crawford can only fight the guys that want to get in the ring with him. So you can't give Terence Crawford a lot of hate for not you know, having great names on his resume. Yes, he's got a lot of names. He got names of fighters that were big names, like we mentioned Khan, but they're past their best. So he's not going to get that kind of credit. Now, Errol Spence said, yeah, you know, Khan was a name, but Khan was somebody way past his best. Khan was a good fighter, but he was past his best. He's not the same fighter. And he's right. He's not the same fighter. So Crawford never fought the best Khan. You know, if he had fought the best Khan and beat the best Khan, then you could say, whoa, that was some performance. But that was a Khan way past his prime. And that's just what it is. But I do feel Terence Crawford's a great fighter. I think he'll beat Spence. So I think he will get his credit because I think he'll beat Errol Spence. But until he does it, he's probably not going to get that kind of respect. Terence Crawford knows what he has to do. He knows what he has to do in order to gain that respect in the welterweight division, gain that respect in the eyes of boxing fans. Many people already give him a lot of respect. But it's just the fact that he hasn't fought the best welterweights. And the division that he was fighting at 140 was fairly weak. He needs to fight the top welterweights, and if he beats the top welterweights and beats them all, becomes undisputed welterweight champion, then he will get his credit for sure, because he would be fighting some pound for pound fighters. So yeah, guys, leave your thoughts. What do you guys make of it? Terence Crawford a bit upset that he doesn't get respect. People just say he fights washed up fighters or fights bums. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.